Hey everyone, so I just got home from practice and I wanted to hop on here real quick because I wanted to tell you guys what is going on this week with my college basketball life. Tomorrow is Wednesday and at 12 o'clock the whole team leaves for a week of basketball in Oklahoma. We play UCO on Thursday and then we play Northeastern on Saturday. What I'm doing right now is kind of getting the apartment cleaned up. I'm starting my laundry. I have to pack, and I wanted to hop on here tonight so I can tell you guys what's to come because I'm hoping to vlog the entire trip Wednesday through Saturday just to show you guys what it's like to be on the road. It's actually like our first and only big trip the whole season because we had teams that travel far come to our place this year and we don't have to like travel to them like we did last year. So this is the only trip we're really going to be staying in 2 hotels and having to eat out and stuff like that. So I wanted to preface what I experienced last year when it comes to traveling was traveling can be kind of mundane and you have to keep like a really tight schedule. Everything is mapped out. She just gave us our itineraries today. So really it kind of looks like travel, practice, eat, sleep, practice, travel, eat, sleep. It's just like a repeating cycle, and those trips, especially when they're like 4 days long, you can be feeling pretty tired afterwards just because you don't necessarily do as much as you would normally. So it's an interesting time. It's a good time, fun time to be in a hotel with everybody. But yeah, the place is kind of a mess right now. I gotta do all these dishes, clean up a little bit. Here, I'll show you in here. It's a disaster. I hate coming home to a messy room, so I'm gonna be cleaning this tonight. Oh yeah, this package I got, I'm excited about this. I wanna get my life more in order, so I ordered a planner because I'm gonna start planning out my life a little bit more and kind of figure out how I can schedule in like vlogging and schoolwork and basketball and working out just into like my daily life so everything can flow better and I won't feel as stressed out. I want to start adopting that habit so if I start a Mary Kay business back up again, I can easily see if it's realistic and if I could fit that in my schedule. So I'm gonna vlog as much as I can this weekend so maybe you guys can get a good idea of what it's like to be on the road with a Division II basketball team, specifically the SBU Bearcats. So there should be lots of like fun things going on. But yeah, just wanted to hop on here real quick, let you guys know, and I'll be uploading this video tonight or tomorrow morning, and I will be uploading the complete video this weekend, hopefully on Sunday. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to traveling and being a college athlete and managing classes is it's really important. So as student athletes, the beginning of the semester when we have our first classes, we have to give our professors a list of all the days that we will be missing. That way we can just stay in communication with them. But on top of that, we have to email them around those dates to let them know like, hey, remember, I will be gone this class period. So it's kind of hard at the end of season to manage your class schedule because you're missing so many because you're traveling a lot in February. But after that, season ends in March and the rest of spring semester goes by pretty well. But that's just another thing as a student athlete that you have to make sure you have a handle on when it comes to that, especially if you're in difficult classes that you might not understand. Like for me this semester, my hardest class is going to be elementary statistics. I don't do well with like charts and graphs and stuff, so I've already contacted one of my friends in the class who's going to be taking notes for me, so that's handled. But yeah, that's just another thing I wanted to like share that we have to figure out, and it's not necessarily the most ideal thing, but don't get me wrong, I do love traveling. It's just those are the little things that you realize are kind of a drag sometimes. So okay, and also while I'm on here, as I was braiding my hair, I was thinking that I want to give you guys the 5 things that I do in order to travel successfully on these basketball trips. The first thing I do is to plan ahead. By plan ahead, I mean write out a list of everything that you need to take on the trip. And as you pack it, check it off. That way you're not on the bus thinking of all these things like, oh my goodness, you know, you have that feeling of like, did I forget something? Did I not? It just relieves a lot of stress. If you know that you have the list, you checked it off, you have the things in your bag, you're good to go. The second thing is to bring snacks. I'm a big snacker. I like to feel energized and full. I don't like to sit for a long period of time being hungry. I think a lot of people are the same. So I enjoy packing snacks that I know will keep me energized and full, like nuts, fruit, beef jerky, anything like that that is just easy to pack up and easy to grab and go. Also, it's important to pack snacks because you never know, like, if you're going to enjoy the food. So for example, on our itinerary, we're going to be eating places that serve like fried chicken and pizza, and those foods are really good, but they're not always something that I want to necessarily fill up on in order to make me feel my best. So I like to bring snacks in order to help with that. The third thing I want to say is most of us have like some type of morning routine, and my tip would be try and stick with your morning routine the best you can, but don't stress about it. For me, I like to pick out like 2 pretty big parts of my morning routine and see if I can implement them while I'm on the road and in a hotel. Those 2 things for me would be my Bible study in the morning. I like to journal and read the Bible and talk to the Lord and just spend time with Him for anywhere between like 15 minutes to an hour. I just like to spend time with Him. And the other thing is I like to take my supplements with my first meal. So I'm going to make sure and pack those. I have those on my list, and whenever we eat breakfast, I'll have my morning supplements, and I will plan to wake up a little bit earlier maybe than my roommates and just spend time with God before everything gets going in the day. The fourth thing I do in order to travel successfully is get sleep. So this can be hard because you're with your friends you don't normally room with, you're in the hotel. Your adrenaline is high because it's exciting to play basketball and be on the road and want to do well, but it is so important to make sure you get sleep because you want to be feeling the best, you want to be feeling energized, and traveling can wear on your body more than you're used to, especially for us this season when we haven't really traveled that much. It's going to be very important to get adequate rest. The last thing that I do in order to feel my best and travel successfully is to stay hydrated. And mainly what I'm saying is drink water when you go out. We are eating out like twice a day, if not 3 times a day on some of these days. So it's easy to order soda, order lemonade, order tea, order coffee. Those things are okay, but if you drink the same amount of water, then you're going to be feeling much better. So that's something I like to think about, is drink water, carry water bottles around, make sure I'm staying hydrated. It's something you can forget when you're pretty much just sitting in a hotel all day or on a bus or on the court, and you just don't necessarily think like, oh, I need water, because you're not doing much. It's also extremely cold right now, and when it's colder outside, people tend to forget about water and not want to drink it because it's generally a cold drink and just doesn't sound as good, and we forget that our body still needs to be hydrated. So those are the 5 things I do in order to have a stress-free trip. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.